Look around. Think about the teams you lead, the people you invest in, not just with money, but with time, energy, trust. How often do you ask yourself, what do I really get back when I put my faith in someone else? This is not about spreadsheets or quarterly numbers. This is about people, their growth, their dreams, their fire. And if that fire is not kindled, if it's not fed, what's left? What's the real return on investing in people? Let's be raw here. You've felt it. The frustration when your brightest star burns out. The disappointment when potential freezes in place, stuck. The moments when you realize the cost of ignoring the human side is not just lost opportunity, but lost hope. The weight of wasted talent sinking a business, a vision, a legacy. It stings because it's personal. Every failed hire, every misaligned partnership chips away at your own sense of purpose. And yet, the pulse of progress, of breakthrough change, beats strongest through people. Not systems, not policies, but real humans. Those who say investing in people is soft haven't suffered the agony of disengaged teams, the blindness of leaders who equate control with success, or the deafness to cries for growth. This is raw survival, and it demands a relentless rethink. Because what if the real ROI isn't just a percentage or a profit margin? What if the ROI is the unleashed potential of one person, multiplied over many? What if your investment doesn't stay in the present, but grows layers upon layers into the future? Imagine a world where every leader wakes up each day obsessed with one question. How do I make my people unstoppable? Not just skilled, not just compliant, but on fire. So connected, so alive with possibility, that no problem feels too big, no challenge too great, no dream out of reach. That's the ROI that cuts through the noise. It's not easy money. It's hard, gritty, emotional, but it changes everything. Here's what's brutal truth. Many organizations have turned people into cogs, processors, not creators. Talent is boxed into roles, potential clipped by rigid systems, innovation sucked dry by comfort zones. The world says invest in assets, numbers, markets, but forgets that the rarest and most explosive asset is a human being who feels seen, heard, and fiercely supported. Yet that asset is starving. Starved for genuine opportunity. Starved for trust. Starved for freedom. You hold the power to rewrite that. To tear down those walls and build bridges. To stop treating investment like a one-way street and make it a living ecosystem, where your people fuel your vision and your vision fuels theirs. This isn't guesswork. The businesses that truly win are the ones who step into this dance with radical commitment. They don't just toss money at HR programs or digital courses. They forge deep, relentless environments where growth is personal, where leaders become coaches, where feedback is an act of love, and where every failure is a lesson burning brighter than fear. How do you do this? Here's a start. Stop thinking about development as a checkbox. This is a relentless, everyday battle to unlock layers of identity inside your team. What are their fears? Their passions? Where are they stuck? Then, double down on empathy. Not the soft kind, the fierce kind that cuts through excuses and complacency. Diagnose the hidden gaps. Invest in their courage to challenge themselves. Build rituals of honest connection that shatter the isolation so many feel at work, because no masterpiece was ever created in silence or solitude. Next, dismantle the myth that people thrive best under constant pressure, or that they exist solely to punch clocks. Growth demands space. Space to fail, to experiment, to dream out loud without the fear of being cast aside. Leaders who understand this create playgrounds of innovation where the rare can risk everything to become more. And here's the secret sauce. That risk is contagious. It spreads, it builds culture, it multiplies power exponentially. Think deeply about alignment. The greatest waste is talent working off script, disconnected from the mission because the why never felt real. When people see themselves in the vision, when their personal values ignite the company's purpose, an invincible force is born. This is no longer about fitting in. It's about standing out uniquely, proudly, collectively. Your investment in people then becomes the spark that sets whole networks on fire, forging collaboration beyond borders, beyond titles, beyond old systems that never held them anyway. And here's what most miss. The ROI of investing in people is not measured by instant payout. It's the slow burn, the deep roots growing under pressure, waiting to explode into something that changes your business and the world. The wise hold steady, because the powerful returns come after the noise dies down, when the culture you've built starts building itself. When your people don't just follow, they lead. When your talent doesn't just comply, it disrupts. When your network doesn't just work, it rewires entire industries. You may ask, what about risk? About falling short? About people changing directions, leaving, failing? This is the truth no one will tell you. The real tragedy is not losing, it's playing it safe. It's settling for mediocre talent, predictable outcomes, easy paths. Investing in people is a dare to be vulnerable, to trust, to fail loud. Without risk, there's no transformation. No transcendence beyond the limits the world tries to slap on us. No revolution. To those leaders who feel trapped in systems that suffocate brilliance, there is a way out. Not by bending to the old rules, but by breaking them. By creating a new infrastructure made not for the many, but for the exceptional few who refuse to accept broken realities. It's here that true ROI lives, not just in balance sheets, but in the liberation of individuals who no longer wait, no longer comply, no longer settle. This is a call to stop chasing the illusions of measurable efficiency and start igniting the wild, messy, unpredictable power of human potential. It means being ruthless with comfort zones, with sameness, with the status quo. It means carefully curating tribes of the rare, the few who burn bright, who challenge everything, who align with a mission far bigger than themselves. In doing this, each leader becomes a catalyst for something unstoppable. Remember this deeply. Investing in people is not charity. It's the most strategic, most profitable, most revolutionary move you can make. Because when people transform, everything transforms. Profits rise, innovations explode, cultures thrive, and legacies are forged not in titles or systems, but in the spark of human connection. Every dollar, every moment spent on real growth, the kind that breaks chains, awakens passion, and unlocks radical individuality, is an investment that pays forward infinitely beyond any stock market or spreadsheet. It's the fuel for a future that belongs neither to nations nor systems, but to the bold individuals who dare to rise, who dare to become more, who dare to remake the world. So let this hit you like fire. The real ROI of investing in people is transformation, not just of your company, but of reality itself. The only question left is, are you ready to invest with your heart, your vision, your courage? Because the world is waiting for those who do.